Street harassment.
Disability.
Indigenous rights.
Motherhood.
Trans experience.
Abortion.
Women in Canada enjoy many rights and freedoms. Some of these rights, like the right to higher education, equality in the workplace, and access to safe, legal abortion, were achieved through the political struggles of women activists over the past century. But access to these rights is uneven, and sometimes non-existent for many Canadians.
When it's hot outside, I have the right to wear a crop top, tank top, or even go topless. But I choose to cover up because I don't want to risk getting harassed, catcalled, or assaulted.
Canadians with physical disabilities have the right to obtain, use, and benefit from goods and services from public and private institutions, yet many buildings right here on campus prove to be a barrier to this right.
27 years ago, Canada decriminalized abortion, making it a woman's right to access safe and legal abortion. Yet, there are still significant barriers in place which prevent women from accessing these services with ease.
As a mother and full-time graduate student, I have the right to a safe and private lactation room on campus. However, I do not have access to one at certain hours or times of the year, making it very difficult for me to continue breastfeeding.
Under the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, Muslim women are guaranteed full religious freedom to practice hijab and niqab. Yet when they do so, they become increased targets of discrimination and harassment.
As a Métis woman, I have the right to protection under the law. However, hundreds of my Indigenous sisters are still missing or murdered, and the Canadian government refuses to strike an inquiry.
Women with trans experience have the right to equal treatment in the workplace, in accessing public services, and under the law. However, high rates of assault and harassment demonstrate that this is not their reality.
This year's Distinguished Visitors in Women's Studies will draw our attention to the gap between women's rights and the reality of their lived experience in our country and in our community.
Mind the gap.
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 Where do you need to mind the gap?